everybody. Welcome back to OT with Miss Laura. I hope you're having a good week. It's so good to see you all again. Okay, so this week we're going to do something a little bit different than we did in the past. It does involve some fine motor skills, but it doesn't have to. So the main idea for this one is that we're going to be using our visual perception skills. And visual perception is how your brain interprets what your eyes see. So mainly we're going to be doing a scavenger hunt either inside or outside, and you're going to be looking for items that either match a color or that match a particular shape. So most of this video will be me explaining how to set it up. And for you parents, just know that there are a variety of ways that you can adapt this so that it meets your child's skill level and as well as how much they're willing to do. So you can involve a lot of fine motor skills with cutting, or you can have that set up for them and they can just do the visual perception piece of looking for the items to match to the color or the shape. Okay, so first we're going to start with with the colors. So this is what it will look like in the end. As you can see, we have a bunch of different colors. Oops, and my stuff is a little bit wet, so it doesn't want to stick to my tape. What you're going to need for this one is, and it'll start out looking like this. So you're going to need any color of paper for the background. And then if you have a variety of colors of construction paper, you want to choose colors that are things that can be found in nature. So you don't want to put too many colors like turquoise because you might not be able to find a turquoise flower or object if you are looking for things outside. If you're going to do it inside, then you have a little more flexibility with your colors. Also, if you don't have a lot of construction paper colors, feel free to just use white paper and then use a marker or crayon to color it in or have your child color it in. So the ways that we can adapt this is that parents, you can either set this up for your child, or if you would like your child to do the cutting, you can draw some lines to make, just as you can see, just simple squares or rectangles that will fit on the paper. I chose 6 colors, but you can do whatever works best for you. 3 colors, 4 colors, whatever. Okay, so you can draw the shapes for your child, you can draw the straight lines and have your child cut them out, which would be great strengthening and cutting practice, and then glue them on. Or like I said, you can do it yourself. So the other way, so you will go outside. I think it's great to go outside. I love being outside in nature. And if your weather is okay, then this is a great activity to do outside. So you can see I found, my stuff's going to fall off here, a white flower to go with my white. I found a brown pine cone and a brown stick, which is not going to stay, or a bark chip. I found a couple different colors of green. So I found some green grass and a green leaf. I've got yellow rose petals, a purple flower, and a teeny tiny little pink and reddish colored petal. Now, if you do decide to go on a walk and pick up items, make sure, kids, that you don't pick flowers from other people's yards if you don't have permission. I just want to put that out there. And if you, like I said, if the weather's too yucky or you're just not interested in going outside and doing a walk, then look for items around your house. Okay? So it'll start out like this. Sorry, you're also going to need tape. I use just big masking tape for this. Okay, so the next option, if you don't really want to do colors, we can do shapes. And this one can also be adapted in a variety of ways. I think this would be a really great way to work on some visual motor skills for drawing shapes. There's a variety of ways you can do that. You can do hand over hand. Your child can do it independently. Or some ways to adapt drawing some of these would be to maybe draw, if parents want to draw it lightly in, say, a highlighter or with dotted lines, then your child can trace over the shape and then cut them out. Another way, especially for drawing a triangle or even a rectangle, you can put corner dots on a piece of paper, and then your child has to draw lines to connect each dot instead of just tracing straight over the lines. But wherever your child is at, this would be a really great way to practice those pre-writing skills and tracing and good visual motor skills, okay? And then they can cut them out, or you can cut them out if they need help. So I chose an oval, a circle, a square, and a rectangle for mine. And this one, the items that I found are things that I found just around the house. So first I found a leaf on one of my plants that I feel like is an oval shape. So I'm going to put that one on the oval. And then I found this fun little fake hamburger, and that would be my circle. And the circle's going to go on. There we go. And next, I found this household item. We found an empty tomato container. And this is my square. It has 4 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to go right there. And the last thing I found for my rectangle is this tube. This is a long rectangle shape. All right. So again, this could also be done as an outside project. So you could go outside and look for something that's square, like a piece of wood, or you can find a round rock, something that is another oval shape. It doesn't have to be a leaf. Anything that you can find out in nature or around your house and match up the shapes. All right. And let's see, I think that is it. And again, please, if you do the activity, send me pictures. Miss Laura loves to see your pictures and loves to see your smiling faces. You can either send it to me directly at my email address or your teacher's email, or post it to either any of their platforms. But again, I would love to see it. So I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you next week. Bye.